We can start unit 4, active and passive transducers. First we have to know what is called a transducer. Transducer is a device that converts the energy from one form to another form is called as a transducer. The process of converting one form of energy to another is known as transduction. Example, LVDT. LVDT means linear variable differential transformer. Thermocouple. RTD, resistive temperature detector. Other examples are photodiode, that it converts light energy to electrical energy. So therefore, transducers, that it converts one form of energy into another form. Okay, there are two types of transducer. One is an active transducer, another one is passive transducer. What is called active transducer? The output of a transducer is in the form of voltage or current without any additional auxiliary source is called the active transducer. Since it takes energy from generating output is from a physical quantity to be measured, it is called as self-generating transducer. So the active transducer, that it does not require any auxiliary source. There is no need to give additional power supply to the transducer. Simply that it takes a energy from a physical quantity to be measured. So simply that it converts the physical quantity into a electrical energy without giving any additional source. That is called active transducer. Next one is a passive transducer. The transducer whose output is by changing the transducer whose output is by changing the physical properties such as the resistance, inductance and capacitance is called a passive transducer. The passive components such as positive component, that is resistance, inductance and capacitance. The properties are used in this passive transducers. Okay, called as a passive transducer. It requires external energy source for transaction. Example, potentiometer type displacement, capacitive and pressure sensor. So the transducer whose output is changing the physical properties such as resistance and inductance and capacitor is called as a passive transducer. This one requires additional or external energy source. But active transducer, that it does not require any additional source. Advantages of electrical transducer. The electrical amplification and attenuations are easy. Okay, electrical amplification and attenuations are easy. Mass and inertia effects are minimized. There is no any more number of masses, and then mechanical parts are not available in this type of transducers. Frictions are minimized. There is no any friction, or friction may be minimized. Remote sensing is possible by wireless communication. Output can be easily processed and stored by digital technique. We can implement digital technique easily. Controlling of the system is very simple. The output can be transmitted to any places easily.